can't wait to get on youtube.com and see some haha funny animations. Oh boy, you're an animator? Gosh gee willikers, what animations do you have to show me?
Mine in a way. I don't know what to mine, I'll mine this anyway.
I'm a furry now. Vivziepop, a Salvadoran-American animator on YouTube. Kinda small time to be honest, you've probably never even heard of her. I don't blame you. Vivziepop's gotten pretty big as of late. 2 new animated series, with one recently being picked up by A24, and in terms of animation, that's pretty big. As a serious note, one animator to another, I'm super proud of you. You've been a huge inspiration for me in developing how to tube and Dairy Dairy. You've taken a huge step and I can't wait to see where you go from here. Alright, so, if we're talking Vivziepop, we need to go ahead and get the drama and controversy out of the way. It all started when
Sumi level tripled and sector 75 immediate action required. Sumi level tripled and sector 75 immediate action required. Sumi level tripled and sector 75 immediate action required.
Total bummer, man. Computer, activate the visual and audio capture in the area.
Activating visual Visual capture unresponsive. Damage critical at 96%.
Bogus! Who was on camera repair duty?
That would have been you, sir.
What? Oh, right. We all make mistakes. Computer, activate audio capture.
Activating audio capture.
Oh, Keybon, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, that's a relief. Now.
Oh, what the hell, Brandy?
You absolute idiot! I told you to be careful. The Taleb's technique is nothing to be taken lightly. You could have died!
Hold up. That voice sounds mad familiar.
Well, I didn't, did I? We should be grateful we managed to get that thing out of me.
Speaking of which, what is that thing? It looks like a floating ball of Sumi.
Hey, don't touch that thing! You don't know what it could do!
It's so squishy, though.
Wait a minute, I know who that is! That's...
Brandy! Whatever you are, get back! Keebo!
No! Stop! Don't shoot!
Wait. What?
It can talk?
Huh? Of course I can talk! I'm not an animal.
Whoa. This is huge! Do you know what this means?
Not really, no.
You're kidding, right? Look at him! He looks just like you!
And?
Brandon, I think you made a beep.
No! Not right now! Computer, what's wrong?
Audio capture damage critical at 85%.
Great. That Tips talk seemed serious. Plus, that girl sounded just like... Oh, I better report to Brenda. I think we may have found him.
And that's pretty much it. All I know is that she's made 3 amazing cartoons that have really vibed with me throughout the years, so I'm sure she's an amazing person. Phew! Segment over. That was easier than I thought it would be. So this video will be separated into 3 segments where I'll be talking about the 3 animations of Vivziepop that had the most influence on me personally. Sorry if you wanted me to cover Timber. I'm sorry to say that I haven't seen it as of recording this video. But if it's like any of Vivzi's other work, it's probably godsend. The intro wasn't a joke. I discovered E621 like 2 days after seeing this video. If you do not know what E621 is, you are too young to be on this channel and you must
kindly fuck off.
This animation was absolute eye candy for my young ADHD mind. The colors, the vibrant movements, every time I watched that video I found something new to love. Nowadays it probably wouldn't be my go-to video considering she's done far better in recent years, but I'd still consider it a classic. 7 out of 10. Plus, fur tits. Big light. Much mood.
After lovingly killing my wife for
This was Vivziepop's second attempt at a pilot. What about her first attempt? Shut the fuck up. We'll get there. Helluva Boss is an adult comedy about an imp running an assassination service in hell. The series focuses primarily on comedy through the uses of gory slapstick and clever writing. Much like all of Vivziepop's projects, the characters are expertly designed. You can get a feel for how most of the characters will act just upon seeing them and hearing their voices. And speaking of voices, this features an all-star cast. We have the voices of Brandon Rogers, Richard Horvitz, Erica Lindbeck, and, of course, the absolute Chad, Jenny Bingham! It's World Gang Rise Up. Not much more I can really say about this pilot. It's genuinely good and doesn't have too many problems. The only actual problems I had were this shot looking a bit wonky, and the fact that they go into a flashback where they're already in the middle of another one. I could have sworn that was one of the cardinal sins of storytelling, but what do I know? But those factors can still be easily overlooked. An easy 9 out of 10 experience. So that means the next and final segment is a 10 out of 10, right? Yeah. About that.
And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
Baba Booey.
Ha! No.
Your loss.
Has-Been Hotel is a show about Charlie, the princess of hell, trying to open up a hotel to rehabilitate demons to reduce the number of deaths during the yearly purge. With the help of her girlfriend, a struggling sex worker, and a radio demon, Charlie plans to turn hell around for the better. I didn't like it. At first. See, there's a story behind this. I remember Vivzie and basically the rest of the internet making a big deal about this Has-Been Hotel show about a year or two before airing. Around this time, I was super serious about getting How to Tube out. Don't get me wrong, I'm still serious. I'm just not trying to rush what is going to be one of my greatest works. I mean, goddamn, if this is what I was gonna put out, I'm glad I procrastinated. But that's beside the point. I ended up being super jealous that Has-Been Hotel was getting a shitload of attention, even though How to Tube wasn't getting anything. You know. Despite the fact that I literally had nothing to show for How to Tube, except for this one picture. Anyway, it was Ed's World Part 2, link to that story in the description. And just hearing the name of the show put a bad taste in my mouth. So we jump to the day Has-Been Hotel airs. It's an instant hit. I mean, people are talking about it all over the internet. And what do I decide to do? I gave it a shot. Yeah. Long gone were the days of me being a salty little shit who wanted all the attention for myself. I saw a new animated series to watch and I jumped on that shit immediately. Well, not immediately. More like 2 a.m. when I was half asleep after a long day at work. I only remembered one joke.
Baba Booey.
Yeah, that was a big oof on my part. A lot of blanks got filled in through clips on Twitter, but I never really did get the full experience. Which is why I didn't like it. I didn't really have any opinion on it because I genuinely couldn't remember it. And now we find ourselves here, with me finally rewatching Has-Been Hotel for a review. And what did I think? I still didn't like it. Nah, just kidding, fucking loved it. This has to be one of the most beautifully animated, gut-busting comedies I've ever seen. Of course, you have all the jokes that have been posted everywhere now. But there's one joke that's so minor, yet it had me dying on the floor. Those who have seen my reactions or any of my diddly doodles know that the sound of bones breaking is one of the quickest ways to make me bust a nut laughing. And Katie Killjoy definitely filled that quota for me.
So don't get cute with me, honey, or I will fucking bury you.
And we're live!
Welcome back! Go, Charlotte!
Plus, you know, she kinda... So, there's no reason to get into the stuff that everyone has already said. I do personally have my own problems with the show, like the characters in the background being a bit too detailed, or me feeling like too many themes are introduced in the pilot, but those aren't enough for me to say that the show is bad. I can easily ignore those little nitpicks and just enjoy the show for what it is. A good adult comedy with a wonderful cast of characters. What I will say is, sorry Vivziepop, I was so blinded by salt and jealousy that I couldn't see that you were making masterpieces. Also hire me as a voice actor, okay? Bye, love you.
Baba Bowie.
I want to see you standing there in the night's dream delight. I found someone